everybody, let's learn about first person commands. Shalom lekulam. I'm Sapir. Welcome back to Hebrew Grammar Help. Today I'm talking about first person commands, and it's not really commands, and I know there's another word for them, but I can't remember what it is right now. But it is when we say in English, let's do something, let's go to the beach, let's eat Chinese food, stuff like that. So it's not really a command, is more like a suggestion. I can just remember that every language I've ever learned, they always refer to these as commands, as first person commands. So we learned them kind of at the same time when we were learning other commands, but they were always separate because they're always, in almost every language that I've learned, they're always structured just a little bit differently from other commands. All right, so let's get to it. All right, first person commands in Hebrew is so easy. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with an actual imperative form of the verb lavo, which means to come. And so you use the correct form of lavo according to the person or people that you are talking to. So if you are talking to a singular male person, you're going to say bo. If you're talking to a singular female person, you're going to say bowie. And if you're talking to plural people, you're going to say bo, bo-oo. It's bo plus oo, but sometimes it comes out really like bo. It's sometimes hard for us English speakers to hear the difference between bo and bo, but there is a difference there. If you are trying to say bo to a singular guy, you need that O sound to be really crisp and not close off at the end. Oh, and just leave it and make sure your mouth stays the same, the same width at the end as it did at the beginning. Bo. And if you say bo, then that's definitely going to be multiple people. Okay, so that's the first element, is the correct version of lavo. So bo, bowie, or bo. The second element is going to be a future tense anachnu verb. Okay, so it makes sense to use the anachnu form, right? You are suggesting that you and I and maybe other people are going to do something. And whatever it is, it's just going to be in the future tense. So in English, we say, let's go to the beach. In Hebrew, it depends who you're talking to. You can say, bo nalech lachof. That's let's. If it's just me and I'm recommending to a guy, let's go. Boi nalech lachof. That's I'm recommending to a woman, let's go. Bo nalech lachof. I'm speaking to multiple people. Let's go to the beach. So, I don't know, a few other examples. Let's get started. We can say, bo natchil, boi natchil, bo natchil. Let's learn Hebrew. Bo nilmad ivrit, boi nilmad ivrit, bo nilmad ivrit. Let's sing. Bo nashir, boi nashir, bo nashir. Let's play soccer. Bo nesachek kadoregel, boi nesachek kadoregel, bo nesachek kadoregel. So it's pretty easy to remember the three forms of the verb level to remember. So we've got bo, bowie, and bo. The most difficult part is remembering the future tense, especially when it relates to irregular verbs like nelech, nochal, nisa, netze, nikach. I don't know, there's a lot of irregular verbs. Most of the verbs that are irregular in the future tense are irregular because of some weird letter in the very first position of the shoresh. Usually a yud, sometimes also a nun or a lamed or an aleph. Any other additional information is just going to come at the end of the sentence. All right, so pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You just have to remember those future tense anachnu forms and bo, and you got it. It's so easy. All right, so thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions or feedback, please leave it in the comments. And if you have any aspect of Hebrew grammar that has you flummoxed, leave it in the comments and I'll make a video. Hit like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more. See you next time.